Ebikozesebwa mu kulonda mu ssaza ly'Omoro bituuse mu bifo ewalondesebwa ku ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya nga n'ebifo awalondesebwa we tusobodde okutuukako okugeza nga ku P7 polling station tusanze ba agenti wamu n'abantu abalala abagenda okulondesa baatuuse dda era nga bateekebwateekebwa ku ngeri akalulu kano gye kagenda okutambulamu. Bano era bakebeddwa okukakasa nti tewali muntu yenna alina kintu kyonna kisobola kutaataaganya kulonda kuno. Abeesimbyewo basobodde okukuba obululu bwabwe ng'essaawa tezinnawera 6 ez'akalasamayanzi era nga munna NRM Andrew Ojok Olanya alondedde ku ssomero lya Ajuri Primary School ku ssaawa 4 ez'okumakya. Ojok bw'abadde awayamu ne bannamawulire oluvannyuma lw'okusuula akalulu ke, alaze essuubi nti akalulu waakukawuuta buva kyokka n'akinoganya nga bw'ali omwetegefu okukkiriza ebyo byonna ebinaaba bivudde mu kulonda. Ye munna Nuupu Tolit Simon Akech alondedde ku ssomero lya ATM Yembe Primary School ku ssaawa 6 ez'akalasamayanzi. Wabula munnakibiina kya FDC Justin Odong tasobodde kulonda nga kigambibwa nti si mulonzi w'essaza ly'Omoro. Akakiiko ak'ebyokulonda kagamba nti Odong mulonzi wa ssaza lya Tochi kyokka nga yeegwanyiza ekifo ky'omubaka owa Omoro County ekitakkirizwa mu mateeka ga kulonda. Wabula aba Nuupu nga bakulembeddwamu atwala oludda oluvuganya gavumenti mu Parliament Honorable MATHIAS MPUUGA Nsamba bagamba nti ba agenti baabwe babiri okuli Farida Nabatanzi ne Peter Maiso bawambiddwa ne batwalibwa emmotoka ezitabaddeeko number plate.
Agents and supervisors for 2 sub-counties, namely Achet and Olafoyo, that they have been picked by men in uniform, particularly the Honorable Kalwanga, Mr. Maiso, the Speaker of Kira, Mr. Nabatanz Farida, one of our party leaders, and several other agents that were picked.
Even they're continuing to pick.
And they continue to pick. So this paralyzed our activities because, like I said in the morning earlier, we had managed to really man every polling station. So the early morning rigging was staved off. And I think they have been frustrated the whole day until they decided to go to do it their own way and picked our agents. We have since morning been speaking to Mr. Byabakama, but now once this started, he had his phone off. Eventually, Mr. Tashobia came around, a very honorable gentleman, and he had his hands tied. We've been informed by our teams on the ground that the operation is being commanded by some Rumpen called KAALANGWA. I don't know him, but I'm told it's called KAALANGWA. He's the one commanding, the person supposed to command police. Namo was here. You have seen how useless he is. He cannot explain why members of parliament and other agents have been arrested. They have now been taken to Gulu. So they wanted a space to begin the ballot staffing that we managed to stop in the early hours of the day. So for the last 2.5 hours, I think they have had a field day.
Kyokka ebigambo byonna ebya Mathias Mpuuga, Sekama wa poliisi eya Aswa Region ng'ono ye David Ongom bw'ategeezezza nti ekitongole kya poliisi kikoze ekikwekweto mwe batwalidde abo bonna abasuubirwa okuleetawo obuvuyo mu kulonda.
Titus, where are ladies? Don't touch her. Where are ladies? Where are ladies?
Those ladies are there. They are there. One is there.
All of them. Let them enter. Slowly. Slowly. All. All of them. Go, wait. Titus, all of them. Slowly. What have I done? What have I done? Why do you have to push me like that? Did you see how he pushed me? Olimba. Njakukuba. Bashwa chetu njakukuba. Obonzitanzita. They are pushing me there. What did I do? Do you remember the way here? Exactly where you came into my the other. Bring that drone here. Hey. No, you came and pushed me out. I was trying to explain to them, even if you talk to him. What have I done? Me? What? No. Let me ask you, what have I done? Do you remember the way you pushed me from inside this? No. Do you remember how you pushed me? What did I do? Who is this? You're saying you're not free. Are you in your uniform? Are you in uniform? Alan, I know you, but I cannot be treated like this. I know those people are going to kill us. They're going to punish us. Those very drone, they use them to punish us. Who are you? I am here. Who are you? But what have I done? Just who are you, by the way? Who are you? Am I going with you in this vehicle? First week. Those people, they took us. Remember what happened in Kayunga? Those If they want to pick you, and don't let them come and pick you. We all this sincerely. Why? Now they are in the field having a field set. They are picked up. You live here. Bring him. Lift him. Listen to him. Who are you, by the way? Who are you? Am I going with you in this vehicle? First week. Those people, they took us. Remember what happened in Kayunga?
What I can say for now is that there is we are carrying on random arrests on persons whom we have got outside the required guidelines for these by-elections. Okay, I've been emphasizing that we gave opportunity for people during the campaign period to freely interact with their supporters and with their candidates. That was during the campaign period. But today is the voting date for the eligible voters of Omoro County. So if you are from Kampala and you want to be part of this, really we see irrelevance in that. Okay? So our intelligence has established that there is a section of persons who are mobilizing themselves from outside there with ill motives of coming to interfere with this process, which is very wrong. So you see, the high level of vigilance we have exhibited and our forces are trying to implement is that we are trying to curtail the aliens who want to come and interfere with the by-elections here in Omoro. Okay? So these random arrests are targeting the defaulters who are trying to go outside the required guidelines of Electoral Commission. We are not targeting any particular camp. We are not targeting the camp of NRM. We are not targeting the camp of FDC. We are not targeting the camp of NOP. But we are targeting persons who are trying to interfere with this by-election process. Okay? So this operation is still ongoing. And for now, it is too early to give accountability. Because one, the detectives are still actively profiling and compiling their records, harmonizing their records. Okay? And I know this operation is still ongoing because we still expect more of them outside there. And therefore, at an appropriate time, we are going to give accountability of who is in our custody. So, but the fact is, defaulters are being arrested.
We have seen you've arrested also Honorable Kalangwa.
Me, I don't know whether it's called Honorable Kalangwa. The fact is that we have some suspects with us. And at appropriate time, when I get the full reports of their profiles, I will be in position to talk with the details of their names and their positions. But however, the fact is we have some people in our detention, which we cannot account for now because they are still profiling them and detectives are still actively harmonizing their work.
Kyokka ye ssentebe w'ebyokulonda mu FDC Boniface Bamwenda asoomozezza ebitongole ebikuumaddembe okukwata n'okuboya emmotoka zonna ezitaayayiza mu ssaza ly'Omoro nga tezirina namba plate nga n'abamu namba plate bazikwese. Ekifo ky'omubaka w'Omoro kyalimu omugenzi Jacob Lokoli Olanya eyali omukubiriza w'olukiiko lw'eggwanga olukulu era ng'ono yava mu bulamu bw'ensi eno ng'ennaku z'omwezi 2 omwezi ogwokusatu omwaka ogwa 2022.
What the Omoro people decide. If they vote that I should not lead them, I'll accept the decision. But I'm optimistic for victory.
We see that the voter turnout is still very low. People have not yet turned up in big numbers. Do you have an idea why?
It's a farming period, so I believe they'll come here. But the other polling stations are really filled up right now. Yes, just for I think this particular one, they're a bit few, but they'll come in. Yes. Okay.
And how
straightforward, and the candidates' images are very clear. I saw mine first time I looked in. Yes, thank you.
Andrew, TV
and then to summarize the message for your campaign for the party.
Thank you, viewers. Thank you, listeners. Today is a very special day because we get to choose a candidate who can represent the people of Omoro in Parliament. I'm optimistic. We're optimistic for victory because we've done the work. We've done the groundwork. We've engaged the electorate door to door. It's what we've been doing. So we at least believe that the electorate knows the candidate. That is myself, Andrew Wolanya. Optimistic because we know what my father stood for. He stood for unity, he stood for development, he stood for reconciliation. He believed that we should all be one and that Omoro and Uganda and the world is bigger than all of us. So we should all be able to unite and do something for the greater cause. I stand for continuity of a servant mentality, that we are servants of the people, we're a voice of the people. So it's a mentality that I want to carry forward with to see that we serve the people to the best of their interests, to the best of our national interest. Yes.
Thank you.
Your message to the voters.
What are your expectations for this race?
My message to the voters: let's show up, let's stand up, let's vote, and make sure that your vote counts, because every single vote counts. Because your vote is your credit to the government. Is your lending to the government that I've given you this task. Please do it for me, because you have the ability to do it. So it's a debt that you have to pay to the electorate. So if you haven't done your part, you have no moral authority to request for service from government.
What are your expectations?
We expect this to be a free and fair election. We also expect to win with a huge margin. Thank you.